I mused on the disgusting and ugly appearance of him who would presently deal it. I wondered if he read that notion in my face, for, all at once, without speaking, he struck, suddenly and strongly. I tottered, and on regaining my equilibrium, retired back a step or two from his chair. "That was for your impudence in answering Mamma a while since," he said, "and for your sneaking way of getting behind curtains, and for the look you had in your eyes 2 minutes since, you rat." Accustomed to John Reed's abuse, I never had any idea of replying to it. My care was how to endure the blow which would certainly follow the insult. "What were you doing behind the curtain?" he asked. "I was reading." "Show the book." I returned to the window and fetched it thence. "You have no business to take our books. You are a dependent, Mamma says. You have no money, your father left you none. You ought to beg, not to live here with gentlemen's children like us, and eat the same meals we do, and wear the same clothes at our mamma's expense. Now I'll teach you to rummage my bookshelves, for they are mine. All the house belongs to me, or will do in a few years. Go and stand by the door, out of the way of the mirrors in the windows." I did so, not at first aware of what was his intention. But when I saw him lift and poise the book and stand in act to hurl it, I instinctively started aside with a cry of alarm. Not soon enough, however, the volume was flung, it hit me, and I fell, striking my head against the door and cutting it. The cut bled, the pain was sharp. My terror had passed its climax, and other feelings succeeded. "Wicked, cruel boy," I said. "You are like a murderer. You are like a slave driver. You are like the Roman emperors." I had read Goldsmith's History of Rome, and had formed my opinion of Nero and Caligula, and etc. Also, I had drawn parallels in silence which I never thought thus to have declared aloud. "What? What?" he cried. "Did she say that to me? Do you hear her, Eliza and Georgina? Won't I tell Mamma? But first—" He ran headlong at me. I felt him grasp my hair and my shoulder. He had closed with a desperate thing. I really saw him a tyrant, a murderer. I felt a drop or two of blood from my head trickle down my neck, and was sensible of somewhat pungent suffering. These sensations for the time predominated over fear, and I received him in a frantic sort. I don't very well know what I did with my hands, but he called me "Rat! Rat!" and bellowed out loud. Aid was near him. Eliza and Georgina had run for Mrs. Reed, who had gone upstairs. She now came upon the scene, followed by Bessie and her maid Abbott. We were parted, and I heard the words, "Dear, dear, what a flurry to fly at Master John! Did anyone ever see such a picture of passion?" Then Mrs. Reed subjoined, "Take her away to the Red Room and lock her in there." 4 hands were immediately laid upon me, and I was borne upstairs. End of chapter 1.